Hey guys, it's Vanessa and welcome back to my channel. So this is actually part 2 to my last video, my adventures in California. So if you want to know why I'm here and you want to catch up, I say watch the last video first. This is part 2 and I hope you guys enjoy. We secured the Blue Bowl, came across this regional park. It's Mason Regional Park. I saw they had a really beautiful fountain, so I think we should go sit out there. I get to read all about the regional park. Oh my god, I'm like, this is so lit. It's been so windy. Last night my dog couldn't even go outside to pee because he was too cold. So then he peed on the ground. I've been spending a lot of time off of social media because the things I was doing before are things that drained me and just made me unhappy and just didn't fill me in the way that I hoped it would have. My first year in New York was a little bit of a trial run. I'm not leaving yet. I leave one day, I leave one day, and that's just the way life goes. But it's not like, you know, I thought I failed. I'm just not ready to leave yet. I think there's a lot of growth that city has given me in a year, and I'm excited to experience more of it. I wrote a journal entry. It's like, what is missing from my life right now? I think I'm missing a lot of intimacy and a lot of discomfort. I think I need to start using my phone to record. The audio is just terrible here. I just feel like, wait, I don't even remember what I was talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I forget all the time what I'm talking about. I just don't think I really liked the social media that I was doing. I don't like the fakeness of it, and I don't care about like going out and the aesthetics and that stuff. Like, I care about the simple things, and I care about things that are meaningful. Because what I liked about social media too is the fact that we could both talk to each other, and like everything that helped me, ASMR ready? Helped you guys too. For the past 4 years, I spent a lot of my life growing up on there. A lot of things I didn't get to keep private for myself. That's why I'm like, oh damn, y'all don't really know what I'm up to. Nicole and I went to this little flea market called Los Feliz. Oh man, I just got my butter. And sorry. I came across this one booth. All these like little artworks on display with the like most loving, beautiful sayings ever. This guy is me. So I chatted and had a conversation with him. And then I bought 4 of his artworks and a book that he wrote. I love his perspective on everything. I love the meaningful things. I think in the past year I've gotten caught up in a little bit of the artificialness, and there is a piece of hair and I think it's mine. Hopefully, but I'm not blonde. Whatever, I love Blue Bowl anyways. Everyone makes mistakes. What was I talking about? His book, I finished it all. And then I read another book called Tuesdays with Maury. That and All About Love are my 2 favorite books of all time. I started sobbing like halfway throughout this book, and then I cried until I finished the book. I cried for like 4 hours. But I've also been thinking, what do I like to do? What makes me me? I've had my identity in high school and college for as long as I can remember as being the quote-unquote YouTuber. Without this identity, what am I? Who am I? This is not everything about me. That's not who I am. What are things about me? I'm gentle, I'm loving, and I'm soft. I'm so soft. And I used to be so soft. And I think that the city made me turn into a really thick-skinned human being, which is not terrible because I do think like I've started to honestly respect myself a lot more because of that. But it also made me a lot more closed off from other people, I think. It's made me a lot more independent. One thing I've always loved doing is helping people and like being a people person. And I think that I would really like to be a teacher. Maybe I will go back to school. Maybe I will be a teacher. I know how much influence a lot of my teachers had on me, even to this day. And a quote from the book that I was reading was, learning doesn't end in the classroom. Teachers, you've had lessons that they've taught you, how they've still stuck with you to this day, and how you still think about them sometimes when you're making your decisions. I want to have a positive impact like that. You're not supposed to have your life figured out. You have your whole life to figure that out. Oh my god. Y'all hear this? The world needs to just have some peace right now. The world needs to choose peace. Anyways, I've been so independent since the day I got my license. Like, my parents got pretty upset at me growing up because they were like, you're never home. I always wanted to just be older. Like, I've always felt older than my age. You know, even my friends now all tell me that I don't act 20. Sometimes a part of me just wants to be 20. And when I'm 50, a part of me is still gonna be 20 and a part of me is still gonna be 40. Maybe I felt like I had to grow out of that or not be able to show that because I'm in a different setting or environment. I don't know, I'm tired of pretending. I turned 18 on August 9th and I moved out August 15th. And then from then I moved to college. And from college, I never came home in the summer, and then I went to college again, and then I moved across country. So I've spent a long time away from like my family in times when I think it would have been helpful to have that, especially growing up. Like, I didn't have really tight-knit family or anything like that. I think I missed out on a lot of childhood love and nurturing and all these moments that you're supposed to have. And I think I skipped over them, and it's starting to like affect me a little bit now because I didn't get that. And it's never too late, so that's why I'm home right now too. I came back a little early because I did want to spend a lot of time with my family, and I wanted to spend a lot of time just in a setting where I was so myself here for so long, and then I wasn't when I went to college. Like, Orange County has always felt comfortable and has always felt safe to me. That's why I also think that I want to stay in New York. Comfort doesn't bring you that much. Like, it's only once you push yourself out of your comfort zone and make you uncomfortable, that's when you really start to grow. Having my parents be here and talking to them like face to face has been really helpful. You know, rediscovering my old passions. Like, tonight I'm gonna go lift with my dad. We're gonna go hit legs later. I haven't done it since August, so it's I'm a little nervous. And I've done a lot of reaching out to like old people that I've lost touch with that I still think about, and I still hope they're doing well in life, and that's it. It's not that I, would beg them to be back in my life ever again, but it's just that you were very important to me and I missed you, and I hope you're doing well. I don't want bad blood. A lot of times they're not necessary. I've been feeling really inspired to at home. Like I've always said, it's never too late to rewrite a place in your brain. Of course you should romanticize things, but I think it's hard when we see things like super romanticized. We're like, oh my god, I want that, like it's gonna be perfect, and then when you get it, it's not the real thing. It's not the same. How New York is very highly romanticized, which I don't really enjoy, but I do believe in romanticizing your life at the same time. So that's another thing. I'm like, what do I believe? What do I actually believe? I love romanticizing the small things. The sun coming out of the clouds for the first time in months. I'm gonna romanticize that. I'm gonna think about that. I lost a lot of the romanticizing I had because I felt like all the things that I was doing were the things that were being romanticized in the world, and yet I still didn't like them. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop romanticizing like everything. Maybe that's what I did. But I love romanticizing small things. I'm a romantic. Like that conversation I just had with myself, that's what I've been doing while I've been at home. My way home, and then I drove past the Irvine Spectrum, and I have not... Actually, I literally was here on Monday, but I really wanted to go get a copy of that book, Tuesdays with Maury, because I want to annotate it. Gabby lent me her book, so I finished that, but I really want to annotate a copy and have like my own copy. I spent 30 minutes in here looking for this book.
1 hour later.
I walk in, I look first at every single book. Maybe I should ask for help. That's what I think. It's not bad to ask for help a lot of times, and I'm learning that. They could get this done a lot quicker than I could. So I asked them,
hey, like, do you happen to have copies of Tuesdays with Maury?
She's like, yeah, we have 13 copies. They're upstairs in the personal growth section. I was like, I was just in the personal growth section. How did I miss 13 copies of this book? What did I do wrong? So I went back upstairs, I sit there, and there's like 3 men just surrounding me. It's just men. Personal growth, let's go. Reading every single title of every single book. 20 minutes later, I go back down. She checks when they came in, and turns out they came in today. They were in the back the whole time. Honestly, I don't mind because I saw a lot of cool books in there. Look at the silver lining, the bright side of things. And I have the book. After I read this book, I wrote important parts down in my journal, kind of like a book review for myself. And my English teachers, like, they were onto something. When they said annotating makes you pay attention more, it really does. Whenever I annotate and I'm reading at the same time, I tend to pay a lot more attention. I really want to show you guys some songs. This one by Gracie Abrams, because I can do whatever I want because it's my YouTube channel and I don't care. Excuse my French, just gonna lose my shit. I love this song. I kind of relate to her. A lot of things will get to me. This part's not your fault. Because I've been in 4 relationships, and you guys know that. Every single time I seem to just leave out of nowhere, and they've never done any, like, actually only one of them was terrible, but the other 3, like, never did anything wrong. They never did anything bad to me. And they're great people, and I hope that they're doing great things in this world, and I hope they're happy. The only one is the one that said I had no self-respect for myself. You literally just ruined my life when that happened. And that feels like shit. Ooh. Goes away. That guy's kind of a shoddy. This song has been going on repeat, I swear. Took my place in bed when I left. I'm sure that I would like her if I were slightly nicer. I hid from everybody. Ready? I love this part. Feels like I'm floating. This part. Ready? See you every night in my sleep, dissipate in every bad dream. This is the first Gracie Abrams song I heard. She's opening for Taylor the night I'm seeing Taylor. So I'm so excited. I get to see Gracie Abrams and Taylor Swift live, and then my birthday's the next day. There's like high schoolers on literal motorbikes. From your family, sometimes I go blurry-eyed. I couldn't stay forever. Oh my god, this song. I've been obsessed with this song for like the past month. I'll be okay. This is the type of shit that you've been waiting all year for. Someone to spend it, just push a button in the top, go missing. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You said it was always yes. My camera's gonna die, so I need to charge it, and then we need to go take care of my dog and then go to my dad's house. So see you when my camera's charged and I'm at my dad's house.
A few moments later.
Okay, Rue, I need to buckle you in. Sit, come on. Good passenger, good passenger. I have to buckle the seatbelt loop through his little leash because this guy likes to jump and like to fly in the car, but he also has a bad back. And Rue, you have to take care of your bad back. Like, look at him. You're the prettiest passenger princess ever. Wait, Rue. Okay, Rue, don't pee. Whatever you do. Oh my god, he's gonna pee on it. Gym fit, let's go. My dad's my favorite gym partner. We're about to crush it. Dad just asked me why I have my headphones, and I was like, because I need to squat and listen to music. And he goes, I need. My dad's never had a leg day. He's supposed to experience something. Crushed it. My dad's about to chef up some food. He's on the phone with his Beyonce. Whoever's watching this, I would love for you to absorb every ounce of this book. My arms are so sore. I squatted today and I squatted, honestly, I did pretty well. So Dad, what are you cooking today?
Fried rice and udon noodle. Simple one. I don't have that much food.
My dad doesn't even have a mattress anymore.
No. It's ready to move out here.
Do you want to talk about a life update, Dad? What's going on with your life? Wait, let's cook at the same time. So what changed in the past?
Yeah, I'm married.
I'm jealous. I want to get married so bad. Everyone knows I want to get married by 25.
February 3rd, 2023.
Yep.
I'm so happy.
So Dad, how do you know when how do you know?
What? What's the question?
My dad makes the best food. Okonomiyaki is the first thing I ask him to make every single time, and now Jordan knows about it, and so every time my dad makes it, I send a picture of Jordan. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I'm literally editing it in a coffee shop right now, and I was gonna film my outro on photo booth until I realized I have my camera, so I might as well actually use it. But tomorrow, my dad's finally getting married, then I'm heading back to the city where I will be filming a lot more. So, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you hit a like. Anything else?
If you really like me,